We don't know what we're made of. The same thing we're afraid of might improve. You stay up all night, just lay up. Use half of this best stuff to make moves with, or all of it, of course. And it ain't no room in Paris. We can still fly high and crash, yeah.
Hey girls, all right y'all, I am getting ready to film 2 sponsorships. They should be pretty easy, so that's what I'm doing. I need to put on my lashes, but y'all, this Diddy stuff is getting deeper, and it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, you know what, baby, let me tell you something. Don't ever feel any kind of way when you are not being invited to the party. You should never feel left out or whatever it is, because you never know. If there's anybody out there that is in their feelings because maybe it was something going on and they wanted to be invited, don't worry about that. And it's also like, don't envy anybody's life either. Look at all of this stuff. Like you saw Carisha, I think just last summer, her and Diddy did a video of her being at the Chanel store buying this, buying that, or whatever.
Swirl, twisted, we just some city.
And now look, you know what I'm saying? A year later, life can change literally in the blink of an eye. I said this in the last vlog and I'll say it again. I just never thought that I would see the day that this man would come crumbling down. I honestly thought that he would have ran off and went to an island somewhere. This is also a prime example of like, giants do fall. I had to have this conversation with a friend of mine. She was having a really hard time at work, and she worked with this really difficult manager, and she just would be so sad. She couldn't see a way out. And you know, I used to always tell her like, giants do fall or whatever. And so she was just like, you know, I hope they fire him. I was like, no, don't hope for him to get fired. Hope for him to get promoted or whatever it is that's gonna get him out of your way. And that's crazy. Like, I said those exact words. Guess what? He got promoted and he did get out of her way. But you know what happened? After he got his promotion, he was unable to sustain, and he was unable to really keep up with the demands of the position that he was in. Not only did he get demoted, he ended up having to take a position under my friend. I did see a way to move him out of her way, but he also put the guy in a position for him to be humbled. Anyone out there that's going through a tough time right now at work, and you think that your manager or whoever, you know, whoever oversees you, you think that nothing will ever happen to them, girl, you just never know. Life just has so many twists and turns. Because I guarantee you, Puffy never thought he would be drinking skim milk and eating a sandwich with beets. That's what they feed him, beet sandwiches and skim milk. All right, I'm just trying to get these eyelashes to look even. Okay, I'm gonna let this one dry a little bit more, and then I'm probably just gonna go in with some I'm gonna go in with a little bit of mascara, I'm sorry, some eyeliner to fix it, and then we're going to get into this lookbook. But anyway, girls, let me kind of go put on my shapewear and all of that fancy stuff that I likes to put on under my clothes when I do these hauls, and then I'll give you guys a call back when I'm done. we have a bombshell sponsor. I would like to thank Bella Barnett for sponsoring today's video. Bella Barnett is like an exclusive online boutique, so you can shop for every occasion. You guys know that the holiday season is coming up. I know you're gonna want some fabulous looks, so I'm gonna encourage that you head over and you shop. But let's get into this first beautiful look. So guys, I am wearing this beautiful dress. It has the mesh detail at the top with the tie. It is so pretty. It is very, very fitted. I love the fabric, guys. This is like a bandage fabric, so it's super thick. It's also very forgiving, so I love that. I also love the sweetheart neckline. One thing that I did notice about this beautiful dress is that it does have kind of a built-in bra as well as a band right here. So even for my girls who are a little bit more busty, you would be able to wear this beautiful dress. It does have a little bit of a split in the back, but it's not too high. Keep in mind, guys, if you are not a fan of splits up the back, you can always take it and have it altered. You can also do adjustments on the bow detail. If you wanted to, you can just twist it and make it a little bit tighter, but this is just a gorgeous, gorgeous dress. I'm happy that I have it in my collection.
Let's turn the lights on. You're the kind of love I think I fall for. A flawless garden with no ego. I'm your cup of coffee, you be my sweet and low.
All right, guys, so this is look number 2, a super cute two-piece. I absolutely love this. I love the belt detail. So guys, you can loop this belt in the top loops if you want to, or the bottom. Now, just to give you a little bit detail about the shirt, I love it. There are adjustable straps. Well, this strap is not adjustable, but the one in the back is. And then of course we have these gorgeous umpire sleeves. This does run true to size. So if you are a medium, you definitely want to get a medium. If you're small, you want to get a small. Again, being that this is a medium, it is a little bit big. So I will have to go get some adjustments done to it. It is a showstopper. I love this. Now it does have the split detail in the back. You can have the split sewn up. In fact, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna have it sewn up, and then I'll just have it kind of customized into more of a pencil, just a straight pencil skirt. This is the detail across the chest. I love that because then you don't have to worry about the sleeves slipping down. So yes, guys, this is a gorgeous look. I love it so much.
With your permission, tonight I want a little of me on you. Can you handle that, baby? With your permission.
All right, y'all, so this is look number 3. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I have to be honest, this is my favorite look. First of all, this is tall girl friendly, guys. I'm 5'3", and my current weight is 142. This is a size medium. First of all, look how long it is. That's number 1. So this is super thick, and it is very forgiving. And even though this is a medium, guys, this does stretch. So if you like your things to be a little bit more fitted, I would encourage that you go down a size. I was a little bit concerned about the coverage on the breast. Look at the shell detail on the breast. This is such a beautiful dress. Also, it does have padding, and it does have a lot of, it's very fitted in this area, so it does give you some lift. So I love that. Back fits so pretty. It fits super, super flat. You can always pull it down. Even though this is a beautiful canary yellow, y'all, this dress is so heavy. I just want to warn you guys, this dress does weigh about 7 pounds. When you zip the dress up, you're gonna have this side zip right here, so you will have to kind of pull it a little bit to zip it because it's gonna snatch you. But this is my favorite look. You guys let me know what you think. All right, girls, this is the last and final look, y'all. This look is so pretty. So this is a beautiful gold satin gown. It is absolutely gorgeous. You know what I was thinking about when I was trying this on? I was like, you know what? This would be a beautiful look for bridesmaids. This dress is under $30, so it really is pretty. Also, the fabric is super thick. I know that you guys are seeing it and it looks like a slinky type of satin. Y'all, this dress is thick. It's kind of almost like a consistency of like a light faux leather. So guys, this is a size medium. Now, I really could have afforded to go down in this and got my normal size, which is a small. So the back is adjustable. If you are a little bit more busty, you can leave the straps a little bit looser. I would not exactly say this is tall girl friendly. So if you're going for a super long look on your gown, then I would definitely suggest that you go up a size if you want it to be really long. Love this dress. I would say of all the looks, this is definitely like my second favorite look outside of the yellow dress, but all the looks are gorgeous. I want to thank Bello Burnett for sponsoring today's video, guys. Again, I'm going to leave all of the links below. You guys let me know what your favorite look was, and thank you guys so much for watching, and on to the vlog. All right, girls, I know the last time y'all saw me, I was in here styling my hair. I'm restyling it because it is so freaking hot outside in Houston. My hair just won't hold any curls at all. So I'm just doing a tighter curl. But anyway, I'm trying to get back into the habit of like the minute a message is just like on my mind or heart or whatever, that I talk about it. And basically, I know it may be some of you ladies out there going through a divorce, going through a breakup. You were with someone for a really long time, and now, you know, maybe your partner decided that they do not want to be with you anymore. All I gotta say is, like, y'all, they always come back. There is not one time, and I mean one time in my life, that I've dated someone who did not attempt to come back. Now, for me personally, I don't give second chances, because once you show me that you don't want me, or you tell me you don't want me, you got one time. Never let a man show you more than once that he don't want you. And the thing is, even if you initiate the breakup, a guy can still tell you he doesn't want you with his actions. You know what I'm saying? Like, I talk about this quite often, but men generally won't verbally say, I don't want you. Their actions will start saying, I don't want you. And from there is kind of as women, when we start to withdraw, and then eventually we'll initiate the breakup. The reason why I'm talking about this is because I literally just listened to a video about a guy that literally was married, broke up with his wife because he was having an affair with a girl at his office. He moved in with the girl. The girl had a baby with someone else prior to meeting him. The father of her baby then moved in with them. So you left your wife for your girlfriend. Now your girlfriend then moved her baby daddy in. So the thing is this, now he's regretting the whole situation. I can't find the next part of the story, but if I can find it, I'll put it in the video at some point. But I'm saying all of that to say, like, it's amazing to me how a person will break up their happy home and then they go running back to stability or to whatever. And then they come back without any remorse, or come back with the assumption that, you know, you'll be happy to have them back. And most of the time when they come back, you don't even want them anymore. You've already healed, you've moved on, your life has evolved. If you are in a situation where someone has shown you that they don't want you, forcing your hand to break up with them, or they broke up with you or whatever, I know this advice I'm gonna give is tough, but it's what I've done, and I didn't do this to get the person back. I did it to get me back. Y'all, sometimes you just have to walk away and accept that it's over. It's gonna be painful, but I guarantee you, if you just walk away and just surrender and let it be what it's gonna be, you'll come out better in the end. Also, if you are in a situation and somebody wants to break up, my advice is to literally just say, are you sure this is what you want? And if they say yes, you make them stand on it. That's kind of how I had to do in my last relationship. The last words he ever heard me say was, thank you for picking me up. When I tell y'all, I never, ever, 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 ever talked to him again. Never spoke to him again. That was literally the last words. And when I tell you, he has definitely, you know, made attempts to get in contact with me or whatever, but I was done. Why eyelash just fell out of my hair, baby? Let me brush these, because I don't need to be nowhere in eyelashes and shit start falling out of my damn wig. Girl, not the eyelash. But anyway, okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. But anyway, let me kind of bring this story home. Listen, girls. Y'all, the most powerful thing you can do is walk away. I don't know if you guys know what a green beret is, but a green beret is like a person with a very like rigorous type of training, like a very high level training, and they literally just walk away or whatever. That's how it was explained to me. They just walk away or whatever. And that's what I had to do. And when I tell you that was the most powerful thing I've done, and there's so many people that's like, oh my God, you're so strong. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I cried a lot in the process because it was just like really lonely. But like just walking away, never talking to that person again, it was, you know, it was empowering. I just wanted to give y'all that advice, girls. They always come back. Always come back. Always, 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 always come back. Even the ones that you might have gone on a few dates with and they disappear. And you'd be like, what happened to that guy? Baby, don't worry. He coming back. Oh, and one last thing. Baby, it's spin the block season. It's finna get cold outside. Y'all know it's still hot in Houston, but we have a little breeze. And baby, when I tell you, they done already start sending text messages. And you know, I done got a few what you doing this weekend text messages and shit like that. No, sir. What am I doing this weekend? Ignoring you. Because when you had a chance, you ain't do right. You wanted to go on cheap dates. And basically, you know it's finna get cold outside. And all you want to do is rub feet and serve meat. And I ain't trying to do none of that with you. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I just had to come in and say that, y'all, let me try to get myself together. Because, baby, I'm over here looking like, y'all, I'm looking like Benjamin Franklin. So let me try to get myself together and I'm going to call y'all back. Girl, y'all, listen. Y'all, this Diddy case has got me in a chokehold. Let me fix my light. Ooh, baby, it's giving Michael Jackson. Let me back up a little bit. Listen, y'all. Girl, this Diddy case. They trying to figure out what happened to Bentley Farnsworth. It is so many people that's going to be involved in this. And y'all, the only thing that I can... that I keep thinking about is kind of like what I talked about. Just saying, like, be happy that you are not always invited to the party. You know, it's just like, I don't think, well, let me not say that. I was about to say, I don't think it ever comes a time where people start, or people get over being left out. But there does. As you mature, you get older, you develop a higher sense of self. Being left out, being not invited, you don't care about any of that. Competing and none of that shit counts as you begin to just develop a really strong sense of self. Your confidence builds. Like, you just don't care anymore. And especially if you're an introvert, you never cared. Okay, let's get that straight. If you are an introvert, you never cared about being invited. In fact, being invited sometimes was like, damn, like, I know I should go, but I really don't want to, but I'm gonna go anyway because it's just the right thing to do. But, you know, at some point, you just remain true to yourself and you just stop doing the things you don't want to do. Don't get me wrong. I still show up to things that are important to the people that I care for.
you know, I'm not that introverted or whatever, but just overall, like, not being invited or not being on the list or not being a part of the roster, girl, you just don't care. Because now look shit like this. It's just like all of those people that were invited and that participated, they're going to be wrapped up in this. And then also just think about the fact of like, I don't think it's just like the people that were invited, like, I don't think they understand either you were complicit or either you were a victim. You know what I'm saying? And so I just saw that they said that they're going to go after like his I guess like the VPs that were centered around him, the handlers, if you will, like the people who were, you know, who made payments to people, his house staff. Like, girl, you can get in trouble for just being like one of the housekeepers, you know, because maybe you saw some things you didn't report. You had to help clean up some scenes or whatever. I'm just like, it's so many people that's going to get in trouble. And I wonder if Young Miami is going to be a part of that. Now, they keep saying Jay-Z and Mary J. Blige. And I'm like, I know that him and Jay-Z and all of those people were really, really close. But it's just like, damn, y'all really was involved in all of that? And it's just like, money will not, once you get caught up in something, baby, money will not buy you freedom. And so they're saying kidnapping, they're saying RICO, they're saying trafficking. And it's like kidnapping is like when you know, I guess when he had drug Cassie back into the hotel, like when she was trying to get away from him and he drug her back, y'all, they are looking at that as kidnapping. But y'all, I'm in a chokehold, and it's crazy, man. I'm looking back now, literally reflecting back, baby. It's so much shit that I'm glad I was never ever invited to. Because here's the deal: when you are not invited, you don't have to worry about if you saw something, if you know, were a part of something. You don't have to worry about that type of stuff. So, oh my gosh. Oh, and it's another thing I was going to say. Damon Dash was kind of saying the same thing. He was just like, he wasn't around for any of this. You know, he was never around. And y'all know who else that's probably happy that he was never around, that him and Diddy did not get along? Drake. Because I truly believe that if Diddy and Drake got along, he would have been right there in the mix. Other people that are probably happy that they hadn't been around is like, if y'all think about making of the band, y'all remember Lori Ann Gibson, and when him and Lori Ann Gibson got into it, and I think he threw a chair at her, she came back and worked for him, and then she left again. Like, I'm pretty sure she saw the writing on the wall. But anyway, another thing that I heard during this process, it was just kind of like a quote that was saying, never celebrate somebody else's karma. And that is so true. Like, I've said this before on my blog, like, one of the things, like, I don't believe in celebrating is like if somebody's going through a breakup, you know, and it's just like, or either somebody found out that they got cheated on or something like that. Like, I don't ever celebrate in that type of stuff, because it can be you, or it was you at one point. Even if you don't like the person, it's just nothing to celebrate. And so it's like, when you start thinking about stuff that's happening to Diddy, I'm like, man, I get it that a lot of people are hurt and they're so happy that he's finally been caught or whatever. But it's just one of those things, it's like, you really shouldn't be laughing, you should be learning. And the reason why I say that is because, number one, he did some really bad things. But in life, like, nobody's perfect. We've all gone through life and did our fair share of dirt. I've absolutely done mine. And I know, like, there's things that I've done in my past that could have came back on me. Now, not to the extent of what he did, but they could have still come back on me or whatever. And so I just feel like right now, laughing is not the right thing to do. Learning is. But I have got to admit, despite the fact that I'm not laughing, I'm laughing at some of these memes, don't get me wrong, but I'm just happy that he finally is going to serve his time, you know. And then another thing I found out is, like, he didn't go to Bali because they had been watching him. And y'all just think, like, if he would have settled with Cassie when she first brought that suit, like lawsuit to him, if he would have just been like, okay, fine, whatever. Girl, just think about the fact that we would never know any of this stuff. But it was him not wanting to settle and be like, oh, well, you know, sue me. And then she, you know, went in to sue him, and then he finally settled. But had that never happened, we would not know the half of what's going on. And then in addition to that, the fact that he taped all of these salacious acts, he taped everything and used it as blackmail. And now that stuff is coming back on him. And y'all, this is just a prime example of, you know, you dig one grave, you better dig two. Because it's just like, he had used those tapes to blackmail people for so long, and now he's the one that's gonna have to pay the price. And it was the very thing that you kept to scare people and keep people in line that's now used against you to keep you in jail. Baby, y'all buckle up, because it's about to be a long ride. But anyway, I hadn't talked to y'all since yesterday, and I was like, let me come back and talk to the girls. Y'all, we were supposed to go to the grocery store today and do some stuff, but I just haven't felt like doing anything. I really haven't. I figured, I'm like, okay, I really don't need anything right now. I do have to make my small little groceries for the week or whatever, so we'll probably get up and do that tomorrow. But yeah, that's just kind of where I am with everything. So I am about to chill for a little while. I might come back and talk to y'all, but I'm going to be very honest. If I come back and talk to y'all, it's going to be from club bed, baby. It's probably not going to be no getting glam, getting fancy, getting pretty. It's probably not going to be any of that. The conversations will be being had from the bed. But anyway, I'll call y'all back later. Hey girls. All right, y'all. So I am over here customizing a pair of lashes. So this is what they look like. They started out super long. So basically what I do to customize my lashes, I'll just trim them. So I'll pull the packaging back like this, and then I'll just start trimming across. And then after that, I literally just go in with my scissors and I cut into them. Ooh, I cut into them this way. And then after that, I'll trim them just a little bit more across. And then before I put them on, I'll just cut a little bit off of the corner so they can fit. We are about to try out these products from Merit Beauty. This is a Skin Glow Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. I have been using this for a few days, so I did cheat just a little bit because I wanted to see how well my skin was gonna react to it. And baby, when I tell you, my skin loves this product. So basically I just shake it up. Ooh. And then I just put it all over. Now I do have oily skin, but I've noticed that this does not add, it doesn't make my skin oily at all. And it also absorbed deep into my skin, and so I love that. Y'all, look how well that absorbed into my skin. It is so pretty. The next product I'm gonna use is the Merit Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. So this is it right here. I have been using this also, and the consistency is super thick. Now with this, because it is so thick, you really only need one pump, one full pump. Y'all, look how thick this is. I love it. And not only is it thick, it absorbs into the skin immediately. Even though I am an oily girl, I definitely recommend that you prep your skin under your makeup with like an oil-free product. It just leaves my skin like so soft and so smooth. But anyway, y'all, I'm using NARS today. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Love that. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Oh my goodness, y'all, this looks so natural and so pretty. Love it. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I leave all of the links below for the Mary Beauty products, but I'm gonna come back and show y'all how this foundation stick wears. I have been using this, and y'all, so it's not a foundation stick, it's a concealer. The color is caramel, and I just love it because it just adds that extra little glow to my under eyes. So let me do my makeup real quick. When I come back, we'll do the concealer, and then we'll do we'll just have the final look after that. All right, girls. Okay, so now it's time to go in with the concealer. So I'm just gonna go in on certain parts. Now, y'all, I do have my favorite concealer under this already, and it is the Too Faced Born This Way. But I like to use this on top because, again, it just gives you that really cute glowy look. So I'm just gonna put it here in the corner because I want the corners to be super, super bright and glowy. I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, a little bit right here, and then y'all know how I feel about my smile line, so just a little bit right there. So yeah, girl, it should brighten everything up, and I'm just gonna go in with my puff and just kind of blend everything out, because I don't want to do too much, you know, because I don't want it to be, I just feel like with this product, it's super creamy and super smooth, but if you use too much, it'll kind of be a little bit chalky, and we don't want that. We just want everything to be smooth and natural, and it is. Oh girl, it just gives you the extra glow. So y'all, look at my skin. It's so glowy and so pretty. It just looks so soft. Okay, so let me go in right here. Right here. They also sent over their blush brush, so I'm just gonna kind of go in on the sides and right here. Oh my god, y'all, look at me. These are some really good products, and I'm just gonna go a little bit on each side right here like this and just blend it up and out, up and out. And then I also like to take my eyeshadow or bronzer, and I like to kind of blend it into my eyebrows just to kind of give it like a really pretty seamless look. And y'all, that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna put some blush on, but that looks really, really good. So let me just do a little bit more here. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender and just blend everything in. Now, y'all, I haven't put on any powder or anything, so I'll do that last. And the powder is really gonna make it pop. So my recommendation to the girls, I recommend just always doing like a lighter under eye. It's just, to me, it just gives you such a fresh, pretty look. Even if you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, just doing your under eye a little bit brighter, it just makes you look really, really refreshed, like you had a really good night's sleep. Don't forget to do your smile lines when you do your makeup. Definitely want to do that. And I recommend, like with makeup, especially under eye concealers and stuff like that, y'all always do something that's really, really cream based. You don't want to do anything, you know, too dry or whatever, because you want your under eyes to look super moisturized. And then on top of that, not only do you want everything to look super moisturized, when you use your powder, you don't have to worry about your powder just kind of you know, caking up or anything. And I need to add my eyelashes, and that's pretty much it. And I'll probably spray my face down with a finishing spray, and that's it. Oh, this looks so cute, so pretty. And oh, one final tip. When you do your blush, or when I do my blush, I like to use a huge brush to go in. And that's because I think I told y'all this before, but when you use a really, really big brush, it just kind of gives you like a really just blown out look. And it kind of just makes it look like the blush is just kind of coming from the inside of your skin. It's just really, really pretty and really, really radiant. So yeah, girls, that's the look. Let me put my lashes on and kind of finish everything up, and then I'll call y'all back.
For as long as you're willing, girl, want you to know that I'm willing to. And where you want me to go, girl, I'll be willing to go there for you. If you want me to take my time, I'll be willing to spend the night. All you gotta say is please stay, baby. I'll be staying as long as you're staying. Oh, let me cater to you, babe. Oh, baby, this is your day. Do anything for my baby. Yo, you blow me away. And after that, it's more and more. Tonight, babe, you'll be my dinner, my dessert, and so much more.
Hey girls, we are getting ready to head out. So y'all, I'm wearing this really cute jumpsuit. I've never worn it before. I've had it over a year now. Bought it from Ross. It was $20. So cute. But y'all, my boobs are going through just like this super weird stage where they are huge. I don't know what's going on, but they have been out of control lately, and I just haven't felt like you know, all of the attention. I don't know, girls, I just don't want the attention. So I'm going to put this satin shirt on top of this, and that way that'll give me a little bit of coverage, and then it still kind of just gives the outfit, you know, like a cute, kind of like a cute little sophisticated look. So yeah. But anyway, girls, y'all, let me grab my purse and let me get the other camera, and we are about to head out to the grocery store and probably just go run some other errands and just hang out for a little while. I don't know why I did not bring my brush, but anyway, girls, yeah, y'all, so lately I've just been feeling like, I don't know if the word is shy or whatever, I just haven't wanted like my, you know, my boobs and stuff out or whatever. I guess because I know the type of attention that comes with that, and I just don't want that attention, you know. I mean, y'all know me at this point. Y'all know I never really liked attention like that anyway. But you know, just the boobs are going through a stage where they have been, I don't know what the hell is going on, baby. It's giving it's giving over the shoulder boulder holders is what the boobs is. The boobs have been giving lately. So I don't know why they look so, you know, big and swole or whatever. But hopefully this is just a stage and they'll go back to their normal size or whatever. But that's, you know, that's one of the disadvantages. Well, to me, that's one of the disadvantages of having your boobs done. The building that's next to me, I remember at one point I would see that building and I would look in the parking garage, because you can clearly see in the parking garage, and I just remember you really would never see cars or anything in there. It would just be completely empty, and the only thing you would see are the work trucks and then a few security vehicles. But baby, they said come back, And I think it has a lot to do with the price of commercial real estate and the fact that a lot of these companies have leases and stuff out on their property. So that's more than likely why they are making everybody come back into the office. So yeah, we need to go to HEB and to Trader Joe's. Y'all do not. Ooh, they got it. Baby, it's giving. Girl, that looked like a damn crazy maze to get through. But anyway, so y'all, we need to get. What was I about? Don't let me forget dental floss. That's what I need. So I cannot live without dental floss. Baby, what is going on up here? It's always some shenanigans, girl. But anyway, this is what I wanted to tell y'all. Okay, let me lean back. Lean back.
Lean back. Lean back.
Having to sit up close, baby. I be having to keep my third eye on these fools in Houston driving. But now that I'm, I'm kind of, things are going the way I want them to go. Look at this fool, girl. Y'all, he running all over the curb. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying to act pretty. But we're in traffic, so it's impossible. But anyway, so listen, this is what I wanted to tell y'all. Girls, for you girls who are afraid of getting online, doing social media, or for the girls who've already started and, you fear negative comments and all the things. First of all, girl, we all get negative comments. I don't care how sweet and nice you are, how fun and cute your personality is. You could be knitting mittens for kittens, and it's gonna always be somebody saying, having some shit to say. That's number one. But number two, if you are afraid to start this social media journey because you fear that people are gonna be saying stuff, what I need you to do, sis, is take about 2 weeks and go on TikTok and just look at how the girls handle themselves on TikTok. Two things that I noticed about the girls on TikTok. Number one, they do not let that negativity live in their comment section. They do not let that shit live. Like, one thing about the girls on TikTok, it's only three things that's gonna happen with negative comments. One, they're gonna address it. Two, they're gonna delete it. Three, they're gonna block it, period. Another thing that I see that the girls on TikTok doing, baby, they are vigilant in the comment section. Now, while as a YouTube creator, me personally, the girls that I watch on YouTube, I do not read their comments because it just feels so personal. It feels like I'm opening someone's mail. But on TikTok, I read the comments, and the reason why I read the comments on TikTok, number one, they be hilarious, but number two, a lot of maybe something that you don't understand that you're missing, the creator will put it in the comment section. So I'm a pretty avid reader in the comment section. But one of the things that I notice that they do is they are very, very hyper engaging. I'm talking about, y'all think I'm hyper engaging in my comment section, but what I notice about people who are hyper engaged or extremely engaged, intensely engaged in their comment section, people are less likely to leave negative comments because they know you gonna be on their ass, baby. What did Mama Joy say? Ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough to keep me off your ass, baby.
Let me tell you, ain't no river high enough, ain't no ocean deep enough, ain't no desert hot enough to keep me off your ass, baby.
That's what she told Todd. But anyway, y'all, that's the girls on TikTok. So even if you wanted to leave something in the comment section that was less than savory or less than favorable or very negative or whatever it is, understand that they're gonna respond back. And I've also noticed, me personally on YouTube, because I am so engaged with you guys for the most part in my comment section. I fall short sometimes, but for the most part, I'm very, very involved. I don't feel like I do enough to just get the mean comments or whatever. I get some stuff here and there, but it ain't nothing, whatever. So they are very active in their comment section, and it's not one comment that I've ever seen. You better wait, girl. They trying to back up on me. I'm sorry, but anyway. So yeah, they be. Baby, they be in that comment section chewing the grass up, girl. Them girls don't play. On TikTok, they a different breed. So if you need the confidence and you want to learn how to navigate these mean social media streets, girl, go on down to TikTok.
Can I have you?
May I have a large frozen Coke, please? Thank you. Thank you. You want to be the rapper that's all up in the videos, all up in the studio? Go on down to TikTok Records, baby. Yeah, that's how you do it. Just stay, you know, just try to be very, very vigilant. Oh, yes. Hey, my friend. You filled it up, didn't you? I love it. Can I have some napkins? I sure do.
Haven't seen for a while.
I know. Look at you flirting and stuff with them dimples. Okay, I'll come back later. Have a good day. Bye. Yeah. Y'all, they know me. That's a shame. They know me at they know me down to the McDonald's, girl. But I love it. Y'all, I be trying to like make, you know, just not really, I don't know, I'm not gonna say like make friends, but I try to like become a familiar face at places that I like to frequent. So yeah. But yeah, girls, I just wanted to give you guys that little social media tip. I need to take a page out of my own playbook. I've been thinking about going back to Instagram, but I don't want to. I mean, I know that in order for people to find you, they need to know that you're out here. But I just don't have the wherewithal to, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This whole social media thing is still pretty new to me. I've been doing it for 3 years, but it's still pretty new to me. So I'm still learning how to navigate in terms of just posting content and really just not knowing what else to post on different platforms. So anyway. Oh girl, let's go to this store and get this stuff, and then we'll be on to our next destination. I'm gonna call y'all when we get to wherever we about to get to. All right, girls, we are at Old Navy. I actually have been seeing some Old Navy commercials with some really cute denim on denim looks, so I just decided that I would stop in. These are cute, really cute shirt dresses. I like those. They look like they run really, really big. They are an additional 30% off. So they are $45 and you get an extra 35% off. Now, one thing that I love is this whole cute little satin look that's kind of in. This is so cute. Again, 30% off. These are $40, but girls, make sure y'all kind of looking around, because I'm pretty confident you can find some cheaper satin skirts on like what's the name of that, Shein. So if you really are into that look, just kind of shop around. They got the blazers, so that deep burgundy is obviously kind of going to be in for the winter. And then they have this is so pretty. I love it. Love the satin look, girl. Y'all gonna be seeing me in a lot of, you know, satin, really, really cute looks. That's just kind of like one of my favorite fabrics. And then with satin, you can wear it pretty much like in any season. So, but anyway, so I came to find this denim on denim, girl. One thing about it, y'all, these companies definitely know how to market and make stuff look so cute, make you come out to the stores. But when you come out to the stores, it's really not giving what you thought it was going to give. All right, girls, I hope y'all can hear me okay. So I had to connect the microphone because the music is so loud. So guys, this is actually a boys
two-piece jogger set. Boy, moms, do not come for me in the comment section, because the last time I tried this, y'all ate me up telling me to stop trying on boys' clothes, because I'm the reason why y'all can't find stuff for y'all sons. But listen, y'all, it had to be done. It had to be done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyway, let me take the microphone off just so y'all can see. Y'all, this is so cute. So guys, this top is I think it's $29 with 30% off. And then the joggers are, I want to say $25. But yes, guys, this is a boys two-piece. And I just kind of pull the shoulder down a little bit. Now, it is a little bit big. This is a large I have on the top, and the joggers are I think they're a large as well. But this is super cute. It does have the pocket detail. Guys, you can dress this look up, or you can wear it with tennis shoes. This is a super cute airport look. I love it so much. Or I would probably wear this with like a really cute pair of heels. I'm gonna be honest, y'all know I like the heels. A really cute pair of heels. And then I would definitely wear this with, you know, a really, really cute bag or whatever. But y'all, this is so stylish. You can also crop the jacket as much as you want. Now, if you don't want the jacket cropped, you can always pull it down like this. And that way you'll have some coverage. But this is really, really cute. It does have a hood in the back, but I thought this kind of pulling it off the shoulders a little bit just gives it a little bit more style and pizzazz. But yeah, girl, I love this. So I have one more outfit I'm going to try on and show y'all. All right, y'all. So this next look is just a really cute casual look. I would probably wear this with tennis shoes. Again, this is a boys. So on the bottom, I did do an extra large, and the sweater is a large. Now, guys, the sweater is super cozy and warm. It's a fleece sweater. You can crop it the way that I did. If you don't want to crop it, you can always take it down and wear it with the band kind of pulled down like this. So you can do something like this. I would say this look is probably a little bit more appropriate for the airport. But if I was just, you know, running errands and stuff like that on the weekend, I would definitely wear this cropped. So this is a really cute, affordable look. Y'all, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me get dressed, and then we'll head on to the next store. All right, y'all, so we are at Home Goods, and y'all know that I love artwork. So y'all, they have the oversized art pieces. This piece is huge. It might be taller than me. So I am 5'3". Let me see. Hold on. Oh my God, y'all. It's definitely probably about 5'2", 5 feet 2 inches tall, and it's really, really wide. And then they have this right here. This is okay. I'm not crazy about it. Now, I do love a beautiful piece of textured art. This is so pretty. Y'all, this big old piece of art is only $129. So pretty. Yeah, those pieces are cute. I'm not like super crazy about them, but they have like another piece of art. It's kind of like textured a little bit, but it's enclosed in a case. Let me show y'all. So this is something that I've always loved. I've only seen this style at Home Goods, but again, it's kind of like a 3D art, but I love the fact that it's encased in this acrylic casing. It is so pretty. Now this piece is $200, so I don't necessarily think that that's bad. I would just have to try to figure out how to get this thing home, girl, because it's really, really heavy. Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. So pretty. I would not mind having something like this at the house. That's really, really pretty, and it's super tall and super wide.
And then y'all, they also have the mirrors. Girl, wait a minute. Y'all, this mirror is only $180, but look at this. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Very, very pretty. This one is, it's okay. Definitely wouldn't write home about it. Don't sleep on the lamps. This is really, really pretty. Love this. How much is this? Let me see. Girl, $60. I'm done. I was expecting it to be a lot more. I love this. Very, very pretty. Not them selling a Trojan horse. But I love this. This is very pretty, very creative, y'all. So this is 100% wood. This is definitely not something I would have in my house. But if you want it in yours, you can have it for the extremely low price of $14.99.99. All right, girls. Okay, hold on. Let me get the microphone connected. It is so freaking hot out here. Guys, we don't really have a winter in Houston. It's just non-existent. Y'all, it is so hot. I think it's like 90 something degrees. Girl, not the big cyber truck. Girl. Let me see. Y'all know the head bombshell is not like the best driver, but that's okay. My personality makes up for the fact that I cannot drive. But unfortunately, having a great personality does not give you a discount on insurance. You hear me? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's one thing I want to work on next year. But anyway, y'all, look at this Cybertruck. Not them coming the wrong way. Y'all, they messing up my vlog. Shoot. Looking like Jesus walks. Hold on, I want y'all to see this white Cybertruck, girl. Ooh, baby. I have not heard the best things about those Cybertrucks, but you know, I guess it just depends on the owner. But anyway, girls, we need to go to the grocery store. I actually just met my sister up at Home Goods, and I took her over to Old Navy because I sent her a picture of that black two-piece boys jogger set. She loved it. But this is what I wanted to talk to y'all about. So when God puts something on your heart and tells you to do something, do it. So I was leaving my apartment today, and God just put something on my heart to do. And initially I didn't want to, because it was really sacrificing something that I really love. I love it, and I didn't want to give it away, you know. And I was like initially just gonna leave my apartment and just go. Like, I was like, I don't want to give it away. I like it. So anyway, I was walking to my car, and y'all, God literally, it just felt like he stopped me in my in my tracks. Yeah, not in my footsteps, but in my tracks, and was like, do it, go do it. So I did what, you know, he told me to do or whatever. And so I packaged it up and I gave it to the person that had actually asked me for this particular thing. And I remember being like, well, if I get another one, then maybe. But I knew I wasn't going to give it away. But again, when God puts something on your heart, do it. So I did it. And it was a surprise. She didn't know that I was going to let her have this thing or whatever. And y'all, her face like lit up. It just felt so good to like, I don't know. It just felt so good to like be to see somebody's face light up like that, it was just like it was a smile I will never forget. And it was just a good feeling to see her be so happy. And I said, oh my God, you look so happy. And she was like, I am. And it just felt good. So anyway, I did that. And then I went on about my day. And I went to, you guys saw me at Old Navy and then Home Goods. Well, guys, I met a lady at Home Goods. And she saw me kind of just filming some of the stuff or whatever. And she inquired about the camera, the Pocket 3. And I was telling her about the camera. And then she says, well, I own this company. And sometimes I don't always have a huge budget for like a really, really expensive photographer and or videographer. So I was wondering if you would be willing to come out, shoot some things for me. I will, take care of you. I'll make sure that I, comp everything or whatever. And so guys, it may be a new venture. So we're going to get together and talk tomorrow. And she also owns some properties here in Houston and kind of wants, some videos of the properties here in Houston that she's been trying to unload. So, that door could potentially be opening. So I'm pretty excited about that because, I'm sorry, y'all, my lips are dry, but I have been praying a lot about my journey here on YouTube lately. And I know that, even though we may not be where we want to be, we're always where we're supposed to be, and so I had really gotten into the spirit of comparing myself. And one thing about me, like I've never been a person to compare myself to people because I know that I'm different. I know that I'm quirky. I have a really funny personality, and I have I have the imagination and the creativity of a child, which is always good. You always want to have the creativity of a child because it means that you're unlimited. Your creativity is unlimited and uncapped and untapped. And I know that about myself, but lately, because I've been feeling like I'm not where I want to be, I've just gotten into, the whole comparison thing. And so what I had to do was just pull back from watching so much content, so I pulled back, and that's helped a lot. And so if you girls are kind of like working through some things and, comparing yourself and, realizing or recognizing that you're wanting things that other people have and that's innately not your nature, I would encourage that you pull back just a little bit. I'm not saying completely stop watching content, but maybe watch content that's going to help you with your creative juices. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did. I kind of pulled back a little bit from like vlogs and stuff. And I would get on TikTok and start just watching content that teaches you how to film, how to do this, how to do that, how to do voiceovers, how to do this, And when I tell you, it has helped me tremendously, like just even learning how to do a really, really good professional voiceover, because that was something that I struggled with. So that's what I do now, because you better wait. Girl, they be trying to run you over. I don't honestly think that it's fair. I don't think it's fair to you, to yourself, to compare you to others. And I also don't think that it's fair to look at others and kind of compare yourself to them, because a lot of people have had skin in the game. They've been doing this for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 years. And it just takes time, it really, really does. And although this YouTube journey can get frustrating, y'all, the one thing I can say about YouTube, like, despite how uncertain I get about my content, despite how sometimes I might question myself, y'all, YouTube really, 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 really takes care of me. They've contacted me to be a part of a program, and I'm like so excited to be a part of the program. We're still waiting for the final people to be selected. I pray that I'm one of them. And then another thing is we have what's called a CPM. And, CPMs vary because the economy varies. But what I can honestly say is, like, when the advertiser dollars are there, my CPM is extremely high. And so my portion of the CPM is called a RPM. So that's the portion that I get. And so I would be being very, very, very dishonest if I said, YouTube, they doing this, they stifling my content. That would be a bold-faced lie. Because, baby, they be taking care of your girl. So it's just a matter of me not overthinking and getting out of my head, man, because I'm going to tell you, that overthinking, man, that's the enemy. That is like the worst, overthinking. And I hate that because I tend to do it a lot. And then, when I do have a chance to sit down and I watch the other girls on YouTube, it's like they just make this look so easy. They just get on camera and they're just living life and just going about. And I'm like, damn, and I think that's just really what it is. It doesn't always have to be this high, big time production, which is what I be wanting my stuff to be. You know what I'm saying? But it don't always have to be that. Sometimes it's just a matter of picking up the camera and just doing your thing, period. So yeah, that's my little motivational speech of the day. I hope it resonates with whomever is out there listening. But anyway, girls, we are at my favorite store, H-E-B. We're going to grab a couple of things, head to Trader Joe's, and then y'all, after this, we're going to go home and we're going to take a pretty girl shower, because even though I've not been out here that long, guys, it's hot and I don't like feeling sweaty. Like, I don't feel pretty right now because it's so hot. So anyway, let's go in here, grab a couple of things, and I'll give you guys a call back.
Are we really sure? Can a love that lasted for so long still endure? Do I really care? Hey, let's talk about the distractions going on elsewhere. I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark. Oh, in the dark. Why? I keep hearing footsteps, baby, in the dark.
All right, girls, we are just now leaving Trader Joe's, and we're probably gonna go to Jimmy John's and get a sandwich because I need to edit tonight, and that's gonna be like my lunch / dinner, whatever. But y'all, I am very proud of myself, guys. It's 2:50 and we've gotten pretty much everything done. I filmed a sponsorship this morning, so we're all caught up on sponsorships. And all I have to do is edit this vlog so it can come out tomorrow. And I'm gonna relax a little bit when I get home. But listen, this is what I wanted to tell y'all. Y'all know what? I need to work on my facial expressions, because my toxic trait is literally getting mad at people when they be buying celery before I can buy mine. Cause I be like, you don't even eat celery like that. Mind you, I don't know what these people eat. I just be wanting them to get out of my way. You hear me? But anyway, the pickings was slim. And the produce, y'all, the produce has been really, really bad lately. But anyway, yikes, I'm gonna have to cut down this street because I do not feel like being stuck behind Metro. But anyway, girls, so yeah, that's my toxic trait I probably need to work on. And I probably need to come to the resolve that I am not the only person in Houston that enjoys some crispity, cold, crunchy, delicious celery. Baby, why would you do this? Why would you pull right here? I'm sorry, girl. I gotta go all the way around just so I can navigate my way out of this parking lot. Sir, go ahead on. Baby, don't be looking over here. See, y'all need to practice the art of not making eye contact. Baby, one thing about me, I ain't making no eye contact with you. Shoes. Okay. All right, let me see. Let me go this way. And then, okay, girls, wait a minute. Y'all, let me concentrate. Y'all know I can't, like, drive and talk at the same time. Let me concentrate. And I'll probably just see y'all when I get home. All right, girls. It's been a long day. So anyway, I had to put the groceries up and I took a shower. I feel so much better, but can we get into this makeup, girls? I took my lashes off, but y'all look how gorgeous and glowy this makeup is. So I honestly think it has a lot to do with the glow serum and the moisturizer. It is so pretty. Let me look. Oh my God, y'all, so gorgeous. But anyway, I am about to take a couple of bites of my sandwich. I'm gonna be honest, I might lay down for a few minutes because I'm tired. It's been a long day. I got up super early this morning to get everything done. And then I might finish watching the Menendez brothers. Y'all have got to watch that on Netflix. It is so good. So I might finish watching that. But let's see, what time is it? It's 3:50. So I don't want to nap too long or whatever. I don't want to relax too long because I really need to get to editing this vlog. In fact, I think I might start editing at about 5:30. But anyway, let me eat a little bit of my sandwich, relax for a little bit, and then I'll give you girls a call back.
Are we really sure? Can a love that lasted for so long still endure?